Alright, what's good YouTube? It's Jojo Smart here. We're here with second place Oceanic World Championship qualifier, world competitor, Calisthenics.
Yes.
Congrats.
Hello.
How do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
Fantastic.
Pretty excited to go to Worlds.
Good stuff.
It's going to be fun.
So what did you decide to play over the weekend?
Over the weekend, I actually had the choice between Snake Eyes, U-Bell, and Branded. I felt that, I didn't know the word for it at the time, but if I played Snake Eyes, I wouldn't really have an edge.
Right,
and
yeah.
I didn't know the correct build for that.
Yeah.
And I felt like U-Bell just didn't have enough gas at the moment. So kind of fell back to Branded and also had a little bit of spice, and I know how to play the deck really well. So went with that, and it worked out.
Congrats, well done. I mean, no one really expected this to happen, so
Yeah.
good stuff, good
No
result. You clapped me in Top Cut, so good job.
It's true.
Let's get
that
in.
game got streamed.
Yeah, I threw. I had a stroke, but it's all good.
good.
Any shout-outs you want to give before we get into the deck profile?
Shout out to everybody who supported me, friends from work, people at locals.
Shout-outs to Levi.
Strike one collective.
Strike one, everyone here. This is also a build that I built with Catherine for YCS pretty much, and then I modified it a bit, so shout outs.
Alright, well let's get into the profile.
Alright, let's go. So 3 Luba, pretty standard. 3 Albion, just consistency. 3 Albaz, good resource. 1 Tragedy. I feel like this still has a place in the deck. I rarely send it. Really, it's only just good under Shifter and just to have. It's actually mostly used for the graveyard follow-up, so I wouldn't cut it yet, but it's getting there. 2 Cartesia, can consider 3, it's a really good card. 2 Quem, you go through 1 if you get interrupted, and having another in the deck to summon off Grand Wignol helps. Really sucks when you side one out and you draw it in your hand like it happened to me in the finals, so it was just completely dead because I had to normal summon something else, and you can't summon it from hand. But still, 2 I think is a good number. 1 Mercuria, because I'm not on any Allure shenanigans. Rebellion Tyranny, it's good to have. And Puppet, most evil card in the game right now. Yeah, not much to say about the monsters. 3 Branded Fusion, 3 Fusion Dupe, 3 Opening, Power Spells. 2 High Spirits, I felt really helped play through things like D-Barrier, added a lot of consistency. Seeing this plus Albaz in hand is just completely nuts. Even without kit, just sending. Oh, also for me, I always send Albion, even if I already have access to Branded Fusion, and I'm going to summon Albion again. Because if you get Ash from Branded Fusion and you don't have another way to play, it's a lot better than sending Titaniclad and ending on just a Quem.
Fair enough.
Because you still get access to Branded in red. 1 red was fine.
Did you ever want more Branded?
In YCS I played 2 red, 1 High Spirits, but I felt like I would rather see multiple High Spirits than multiple red, because red just burns through so many resources, having to banish, basically.
I think in the finals there was a play we were watching a feature match and he resolved a bunch of effects and we could have gone Branded in red, maybe make a Chimera or something.
I didn't have any targets engraved.
Oh, you didn't have no targets.
I had no targets engraved because of the birth. Yeah, that was the
true.
One Branded lost me the finals. I guess it's so automatic just to activate, add value, but I guess just consider a bit more, but definitely essential for the combo. 1 Retribution, and then
Thrush.
Sort of non-engine. Thrust, really good card, add Branded Fusion,
add talent, add anything you want.
Add talents, 3 Droplet was my main board breaker. I felt like Dark Ruler wasn't quite as flexible, and I kind of valued that a lot in this deck.
Yeah, the Droplet that we saw in your finals was so good.
Yeah, outs to skill drain, outs to random stuff, going second, send the Luba under Effect Veiler or whatever. 1 talents, this was at 3, but with stuff like Hope Harbinger running around, I decided to go for Imperms over talents, but still 1 there as a plus target or just have it. 1 Foolish, just combo starter, good card.
No Tragedy.
1 Called By and 1 Fusion Dupe. This card's so broken to open.
I saw some people playing 3 of this one. Did you ever wish you had more copies of it in your deck?
Look, if you're going above 50 cards, having more feels great, but also it can be difficult to get Branded Fusion into your grave in the first place. And seeing multiples of this card just doesn't do enough on its own. So I feel like 1 is
fine
enough.
to set off the
Hard
first.
drawing it is super broken. Super broken. but I wouldn't want to see more of it. Like if I
Yeah.
see 2 in my hand, you know, that could be any other.
Yeah,
bonus
fair
card.
enough, fair enough.
All right, that's it for the main deck.
There's 50 cards?
45.
45, okay.
45. So
So the
actually
extra-
on the low count for branded decks.
Yeah.
Extra deck or side deck? We'll get extra.
Okay, extra.
Good card.
Ban.
Good card. Like this card is alright. Kind of sucks. Like it doesn't stop Snake Eyes because
Yeah,
of
it doesn't do
Lantis. It really doesn't do anything. I played this over Albalenitus because
Random
I
tax.
didn't want to like side an extra deck monster, and also like it's not bad to make. It's actually better to make into like Zealantis Princess than
It's
this
good
one
into,
is.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Because it brings itself back after it's destroyed.
Yeah.
Also, like, yeah, good to have. Also, I didn't feel like Albalenitus was really worth playing for this format. Tenpai,
enough.
like, isn't at full power, and it's not even an answer to that.
Yeah.
This card was absolutely insane. Never leaving the, like, extra deck ever again. It's, like, not that hard to make, and just, like, does everything that you want a card to do. 1 Dragosphelia, 1 Guardian Chimera, 1 Libelia, Titaniclad, 2 Big Null, 2 Albion, 2 Mirajade. So it helps against random unicorns. You usually go through two of these with high spirits.
Fair
so
enough.
Pretty solid.
And onto the side
And
deck.
onto the side deck. So this one has some good. 1 Bestial in the form of Bangamut. Was also a Saronir or a Jerusalem in the side, but felt like I had a strong enough matchup against
Yeah.
Voiceless and other stuff that's enough, and then it adds whatever you want.
This one went hard. This one we saw on
Shadow
stream.
Beast, Shadow Dragon, absolutely necessary.
Popping skill drain on stream was
Yeah,
really good.
like if you
Yeah.
draw it, you've got access to opening and high spirits. It's a spellcaster, so you can send Grand Grignol.
Nice.
Otherwise, Branded Fusion, dump it, make Rebellion, chain 1 Rebellion, chain 2 Shadow Dragon, pop skill drain. So nuts. Also, this one caught a lot of people off guard.
The
Tanker
one
Pops.
pank.
The one pank.
Playing old band
Look,
list.
you don't want to see
Two.
more than one in the first place anyway. But you see one, and it's like, you know, you've got the option to beat over an Apo, beat over an IP, and then like pop a random card on the field.
Nice.
Random back row. You know, even
enough,
if I have a
fair
set
enough.
card. And if I do that against Anti-Spell, it would have been a lot better. This one, I had a judge come over to me after the deck check, and I'm like,
Is that for Poe?
Is this actually like supposed to be in your list? Like,
Poe, it's Poe Phantom Tax.
yeah, so
It's a Poe tax.
this is a real card, only against cats and like random XEs FTKs. Like you get to detach the level 1 cat, so the Noir is not a quick effect. and
You got
it's-
bullied too much by Purely, so we ended up.
I actually just hate cats. Like my YCS record, I lost only to cats.
Shoutouts to Poe.
Only to cats.
very
So
good.
this is one of 2 cards to deal with Noir because there's no in-engine out. Like
Alright.
the way you access this is like
That's hard.
thrust into Foolish or just have it. That's it. 1 random D-Barrier.
Shoutouts to Poe.
It's just good. 3 evenly. Really, really broken card against like almost every matchup. 2 more talents. I'll show the siding pattern for that.
Yeah.
This one's also for
Shout out to
Shelly,
Poe.
Held.
Shout out to Poe.
Change your heart, solid. Back row, back row. So
Alright, well done.
nothing too spicy. I'll show quick siding pattern. So
Yeah,
like,
sure. Why not?
Usually going first, there isn't much to side in, like unless it's specifically against like voices or something where you want to put in Magma. So literally, I'll just take out.
Yeah, it's very easy. Your
Impact.
deck's so broken. Your deck is like so strong if it goes first, so it's like.
Like
you're
I just want different options like going first depending on how they interrupt. Like, oh, the other reason for imperm over talents was if I like have to normal a Luba,
Yeah.
when I imperm it, like 2 more talents in my deck aren't going to do anything.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
rather
true.
just like set an imperm.
Yeah,
on
it's
my own.
true. It's true.
But yeah, this just like helps going first and then keep full engine and yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, congratulations, Kalist. We'll be seeing you on Worlds
Thanks for having me on
in
the channel.
Seattle.
Hopefully I do good. Train me up.
So we're lending you our energy, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.